Welcome back to Nonprofit is Business, everyone. Many of you are connected to nonprofit organizations in ways that you just don't know. So today I want to talk about some of the different looks, if you will, of nonprofit organizations and hopefully give you a few aha moments. Now, over a year ago, it really set on me around the importance of really pushing this movement around nonprofit is business forward. It's almost like it was bursting out of me at the seams because I understand how important it is that nonprofits be respected and seen as businesses and known as businesses, not some copycat, but as businesses. I recently saw an article that said nonprofits should function like a business, not like as, because it is a business. I'm hoping today the information that I share with you will really enlighten you around the importance of why pushing this and really forwarding this movement around nonprofit is business is so important, because it touches our lives in ways that we often don't even recognize. So let's start with talking about one of the types of nonprofits that we're most familiar with. Many of us are familiar with the charitable organizations that do a greater good. These are the ones that you tend to volunteer with or give charitable donations to. You will also likely volunteer with them. Here are some of the ones that I've worked with across my career. I've worked with Boys and Girls Club. They have a national as well as local sites. I've worked with Girls Inc. They have a national and local affiliates. I've led Parents for Public Schools. They are based out of Mississippi, but they have a national as well as local affiliates as well. I've also worked with City Year. A big shout out to City Year Memphis. My love to all of you. These are the different types of charitable organizations, and there are so many more. You will be familiar with the Ys, the YMCA, the YWCA, and so many other organizations that serve a greater good. These are the ones you know about. One you may not be so savvy to, another type of nonprofit, political organizations. So you might see, if you're watching an ad that says friends of, or a fundraiser that's hosted by. These tend to be set up as nonprofit organizations. They are not about a greater good, but they are set up as a nonprofit. Another one, religious or church organizations. Yes, if you are a member of a church, your church is a nonprofit. And some of you know that because if you're giving, you'll get a statement at the end of the year for you to be able to add to those of you who take that or use it as a tax write-off for the giving that you've given. It is a nonprofit. Now, when I look across my life and the way I've understood nonprofits to be set up, when I look at a church, it doesn't always mirror what I know and what I understand, because many churches, they are a result of relationships or family relationships that have evolved into leadership opportunities across generations, and they're run by trustees who have deep experiences. And every church, really has that connectivity to the community in its own unique way. And there's a special place in my heart around helping nonprofits, especially churches, set up and really think more about the business side of them. You can really see the business part of churches when you look at some of these mega churches. Little do some of you know, they are partnering with marketing firms or even have marketing departments that focus in on even how to build their membership up. They're thinking about the business part of it. And really soon I'm going to do a video that's focused specifically on churches as nonprofits, and hopefully be able to share some information that you can share with your church leadership, or if you are in leadership, you will find useful. I really do want to make sure that I grew up in the church, and I want to make sure that whatever your church affiliation is, that you have what you need to best forward your belief system. And for every nonprofit, that they have what they need so that they can really forward their mission and their visions. Other nonprofits that you may not even think about, you may not even think about fraternities and sororities, right? You may not think about religious or church organizations. Fraternities and sororities. Yes, fraternities and sororities. I am a member of one of the Divine Nine, historically Black sorority or fraternity. I'm a member of a sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ooh, shout out to my sorors. If you are a member of a fraternity or sorority, and we have so many in this country, your fraternity and sorority, it is a nonprofit. They have executive directors, they have a board of directors. This is why it's so important that when you understand the connectivity of your affiliation with a nonprofit and the business side, it will make you think twice about the business of it. How engaged are you? Do you know who the executive director is? Do you know who the board members are? Are you reading the minutes? Are you engaged? Are you asking questions? Because the better the business side is, the more likely it is that that organization, especially when they're membership based, will be able to meet your needs as a member. Another membership based type of organization or specific organization, AARP. Now I'm getting on up there in age. I'm ebbing and tiptoeing toward my 50s real soon. Not there just yet, but real soon. And AARP is a membership based nonprofit. So for those of you all who are members of AARP, you are a part of a nonprofit organization. It's just going to be important that you really think about and understand where you are connected and the questions you should be asking and why this movement around nonprofit is business is relevant to you and to your life as well. If you are a member of a federal credit union, federal credit unions are nonprofits, social advocacy groups, recreational or sports groups, they are nonprofits. There's so many different types of nonprofits. I think this education is extremely important. When we talk about nonprofit is business, we are talking about so many types of organizations, and nonprofit is not only just business, it is big business. And when done right, it can also make sure that it's forwarding the good business of the organization. I am excited to be able to bring this education and information to all of you. Please, everyone, make sure that you pause to subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you like, please comment, and please share it with your colleagues. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and the LinkedIn company page. They all are at NonprofitIsBusiness. And also on Twitter, NonprofitIsBiz. I am so grateful today because October is my birthday month, and I'm excited to be able to celebrate in so many different ways, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to do so. Please make sure, everyone, that you subscribe to this channel. Stay tuned for more information. I hope that you found this helpful and informative. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, and also share. Thank you again for being with me today. Everybody, take care.